First from all the rest, and they can be tough to spot. If anyone sees it, let me know. Oh, I see it. One card is turned over in the deck. Now, Allison, if that is the 8 of clubs, would that be a good trick?
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a free choice of 52 cards. You randomly picked the 8 of clubs, and I told you, this isn't just any card trick. This is the world's simplest card trick.
Welcome back to my channel, MakeLab TV. In today's video, we're going to talk about this trick from Marcy on Penn and Teller, Fool Us. He was able to find Allison's card. Actually, the only card that was reversed in the deck of cards was the 8 of clubs, the card that Allison thought. So we're going to talk about this trick, figure out how this happened, and let's start from the beginning. At first of the trick, he asked Penn to think of a letter A, B, C, or D. So Penn picks letter number C. So he's like, okay, well, whatever trick it is, number C, that's the trick I will perform tonight. And he shows what the other letter were first. The first was appearing Empire State Building. The second one was levitating a shark. The third one was the deadly double bullet catch. And then the last one, number C.
And that is why I was hoping you would pick it as my favorite one under the most spectacular illusion I know. Get ready, because tonight I'll be performing for you a card trick. Excellent choice, Penn.
So how does this work? Well, that's pretty simple. On A, B, C, and D, there is the word card tricks. And how it works is depending, there's like different layers. So if he pulls the 2 layers, that's how it reveals the word card trick. If he only pulls 1 layer, then it just says the trick levitating shark or whatsoever. So that's not the main trick. That's very basic. Anybody could figure this out. Now the rest is actually like, if you look at the video, it's like at 2 minutes 26, and it takes like 4 minutes for the trick to happen, when this trick could actually be done in only 30 seconds. So it goes by showing graphs and
Now I should begin by explaining that of magic tricks, card tricks make up 62%.
So he's just making like a comedy routine here, making everybody laugh, showing different graphs on the TV here, and trying to say things that might maybe influence Allison's choice, because Allison will have to think of a card, and it shows a graphic of all of the cards that usually people pick, well, which is quite 50%. Not 50%, but equals, I would say. But that doesn't really matter. One interesting thing in the graphs, though, is this one. It doesn't have anything to do with the trick. We're just gonna listen to it because it's just interesting.
Actually, in studies we found that women tend to choose red cards.
So women tends to choose red color usually, and men tends to choose black color cards. That's just an interesting stats. And the other thing says next, it's actually true, I think, is most kids will pick
cards. Men tend to choose black cards. Kids, of course, choose the Joker. Please don't choose.
Kids always pick the Joker. I don't know why. It's actually true. Each time I do a trick, kids likes to pick the Joker. But now it goes through all of this, which takes a long time to ask Allison to pick a card.
Got one?
9 of clubs.
The T, the think, is key for this to work. Yeah.
Sorry.
So forget the 9. Think of a card.
Yeah.
Got one?
Now I do.
Very good. Now, change your mind CYM to any other card, AOC.
Okay.
You got a new one?
Yeah.
Good. Allison, in your mind, IYM, turn your card face down, FD, and visualize the back of the card, the BOTC.
So basically he's asking her a bunch of different things. Think of the card, turn it over inside of the deck so it's the only card turned over. And then at the end, she actually picked the 8 of clubs.
Let's review. FD and visualize the BOTC made by the USPCC from Cincinnati, OH. Okay.
So all of this trick, as I said, could have lasted only 30 seconds, but he's making a long comedy routine out of this. It has nothing to do with the trick.
And that's your card, the one that IYM turned FD. They are all facing in one. Eight of clubs. For the first time, name the card you're thinking of.
8 of clubs.
Alright, so now we can start revealing the trick. We know that the card is the 8 of clubs. All of this before was just comedy and filling some time for the show. Now that we know that, we need to talk about this special deck of cards that Marcy is actually using. How was Allison's card that she thought randomly could have been reversed in the deck of cards? This one right here. How did this happen? Well, let's take a closer look at this deck of cards. I just want you to pay attention to the numbers that you see. Everything that you see, all the cards are actually odd numbers. 7, it's odd number. 3, 9, ace, 5, jack, king. It's all odd number. Now, that tells us a lot. Why? Because we're gonna show you right here what kind of deck that he used. It's called an invisible deck.
Before I get into my review, I'm going to explain to you guys how this works, okay? So basically, this is a deck.
And if we look at this deck, we can see that they're exactly the same as the other guy. They're odd on this side.
And a lot of people call it, a deck with 2 sides. So
It's a deck with 2 sides. And as you just saw, I'm going to go back a little bit. On this side, it's all of the other numbers. 2, 8, 4, 6, 10.
So basically, this is a deck that has cards that are basically back-to-back, okay? So these are paired cards. And each pair of cards, okay, is stuck together by this kind of matte finish. So basically, it's kind of like a sandpaper, it's a rough finish that basically holds the cards together. Now, it's not like glue to the point where, the cards are never going is able to be, split apart with your fingers, okay? So
you can split it apart with your finger. I'm not going to go through all of this video. Go on Google, on YouTube, type invisible deck if you want to see a bunch of routines that you can actually do with that. But basically what's happening here is on the other side of this deck, well, there's other cards. And the other cards that he sees, he just has to look through them until he finds the 8 of clubs. And when he finds it, he just needs to split it to move the other card on top to make sure that the back of the card appears on the other side, like we saw in the other video. So it's very, very simple. He just has to look on the other side, find the 8 of clubs, and then move the card so it appears on the other side. And then he says, well, there's only one card reversed. Well, actually, there would be a bunch of them reversed if you just move the cards a little bit more, which he did not. But it looks like there's only one that is reversed, and that's the 8 of clubs. And he used an invisible deck. That's how he did it. Very simple trick. I actually own this deck at home. You can buy it on AliExpress for like $6. Very good deal. Check it out. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.